MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Max Kepler has in store. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 9. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He's running high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Kepler over at second. Polanco at first with no outs. Got him. At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Number 20.
First pitch
Eddie
on its way.
Rosario.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
That is big.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Coming to the plate now, number 2. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hicks is under it, and that ends the inning. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the... With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Jose Barrios is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Twins 3 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. One 0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. Urshela comes up with it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Yankees. No left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Carlo.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Batting fifth.
In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and one strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. hot shot down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Nelson Cruz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base run.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Sanchez.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So ready for another chance, Eddie Rosario. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a pop-up now. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
He pulls this one into right. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Throw won't get him. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to.
Back to first, and he throws it away.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
All even now. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 4 and the Yankees nothing. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball well outside. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's pretty Yankee.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. LeMahieu at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Giancarlo Stanton now.
That's for the Yankees. No left fielder, Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Line towards center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Jason Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Splitter, 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jorge Polanco goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more of that at that with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hard on the ground towards short, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
now batting, catcher, Gary.
So a runner at first with one out now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. 0-2 once more. Softly hit here to the left side. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Kepler is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Miguel Sano, 0-2 on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes in 0-2 thus far. In there, strike one. And there's ball one. Grounded up the first baseline. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
The first baseman, DJ.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0-2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground toward the left. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Ready with the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. The Twins. The next twin up, C.J. Cron. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure out other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And right into the shift. LeMahieu fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gloved by LeMahieu. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains 5-2. Tyler Duffy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 21.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, batting at an even .400. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting. Second
In now,
baseman,
Torres.
Labor.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Leading off for the Twins, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder.
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now batting, number 2. A big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
The right fielder, number 9.
Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The set and the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
2-2. Here it is. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. They lead it 5-4. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now a possible tying run as we're bored to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Sano is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First delivery to him on the way. Smokes it foul down the line at first. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Gardner stands at first with one out. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Zach Littell answers the call now looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
52, Zach Littell. Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. Sano in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Gregorius ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Aaron Judge. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now that, boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, Dero?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Tyler Lyons comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brett Gardner.
Striding into the box, C.J. Cron. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The batter. The catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Lyons, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.